Let us study the chemical reactions of phenols. The OH group which is attached in the phenol, that is OH group on the benzene ring, activates the electrophilic substitution reaction. The OH group on the benzene ring directs the incoming group to the ortho and that of the para position. Ortho is 1,2 position and para is 1,4 position. So let us take some example of electrophilic aromatic substitution. The first one in the list is nitration. Simple. Nitration, we go to make use of the nitric acid over here, and the electrophile which is going to come over here is the NO2 group. Here in this case I will have phenol undergoing a reaction with the use of dilute HNO3 at 298 kelvins, that is at a room temperature. What we obtain is a product wherein nitro group comes at ortho and that of a para position. So you obtain orthonitrophenol and that of paranitrophenol as your product. We see some interesting bonding which goes to occur in these products. So what we find is a OH bonding which goes to occur between hydrogen of a hydroxy group and an oxygen of a nitro group. In the case of your ortho product, this is the intramolecular hydrogen bonding which has been observed, and whereas intermolecular hydrogen bonding is observed in the case of a para product. So look at it, this is hydrogen of one molecule and this is oxygen of the other molecule, because the two are spaced out. So hence you find a intermolecular hydrogen bonding which goes to occur in the case of your ortho and that of paranitrophenol. Similarly, I have this phenol undergoing a reaction with concentrated nitric acid. Now when we make use of concentrated nitric acid, all these three hydrogen at ortho, para and ortho position get substituted by a nitro group, thus giving us 2,4,6 trinitrophenol as our product, which is also called as picric acid. We use this picric acid for a conformity test for potassium ion. Now this is picric acid, but the correct method of preparation of a picric acid at a commercial level takes place in this way. We have phenol which is first made to react with concentrated sulfuric acid, thus giving us phenol 2,4 disulfonic acid. This is further made to react with concentrated HNO3 and giving us 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, that is your picric acid. Now continuing with this, let us see the second set of reaction, and this is halogenation. Now halogenation here takes place with the use of bromine. So here we are carrying out bromination in presence of carbon disulfide. Of course, we can make use of chloroform also depending upon what is our halogen being used. The reaction takes place at 0 degrees Celsius, that is at 273 Kelvin, thus giving us ortho and that of a para product. Again, the para product is a major product over here. Understand one thing, that here usually when we have seen halogenation of benzene, we have normally seen a use of bromine in presence of a Lewis acid like iron bromide, FeBr3. But over here we are making use of a simple solvent, that of carbon disulfide, because your OH group itself is so much active that it can easily polarize your bromine. Okay, so it can easily abstract this particular bromine from bromine-bromine bond. So here therefore we don't require a presence of a Lewis acid like FeBr3. If I have a phenol and I carry out a reaction with bromine water, what I find over here is all these 3 hydrogens at ortho, para and ortho position get replaced by bromine, thus giving us 2, 4, 6 tribromophenol as our product. So we have understood 2 of these reactions over here. One is nitration and the other one is halogenation.